Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we got to do some fitment stuff on the Prelude. What I want to do is knock up the wheels. Well, I'll put the wheels on the car, all four of them. Get a good idea of what we're looking at. See where we are fitment wise. And then I'm going to try to adjust the coils. When I say try, it's because it's a, it's a New England car. Has been for God knows how many years, so we don't know how well adjusting these old teen coilovers is going to go. I think what I'm going to do first is throw the rears on. And if you didn't see yesterday, here are the wheels with the tires on them, all that good stuff. Yeah, tight. Actually, no, these are the fronts. I'm still putting the backs on first. These are the backs back here, the 215s. And these are 245, and then these are 205/40. So 215/40, 205/40. Rear, front. It's looking pretty good, spec-wise. So let me just say, I will never be buying these damn tuner lugs at AutoZone again, because every freaking time I've done it, it's like the most necessary, annoying spending thing you have to do. Like, you need tuner lugs for, most aftermarket wheels, because the damn holes are too small for regular lug nuts. So you got to go to AutoZone, and then you end up spending, it's like $43 or $44 at AutoZone. Amazon, 19 bucks. Okay, so obviously I'm not leaving it at that height. Might even run a spacer in the rear. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like when I lower it, because I'm still not done with the bodywork, so I could like take some off of the edge so it sits like flush. But up here, like, we're definitely not hitting shit up here, so that's good. I want the fender by the tire. I don't want it fender to lip. I just want the fender covering the gap completely. Can't be having any of that scran shit over here. Okay, so I've gone over this in like probably a pretty old video, but when approaching your old coilovers as such, I don't know how old these are. I mean, they don't look that old, but they just look like, they've been through at least one winter. There's some rust on them. So, things you need. Forget the WD-40, forget the PB Blast. You need a wire brush, a couple hammers, some spanners, preferably a long flathead screwdriver, and one of these. So, let's see how bad this is. Really just move? Did that actually just move? Oh, the whole thing is moving. I mean, that's kind of freaking good news. Now, teen coilovers do have like super weak spring rates, and I'm not about to throw some freaking Swift springs in this. I don't need like a 10K spring in this car. It's not a Z. If it was a Z, I'd say, like, my Z has 14K all around. You need that, because the Z is fucking heavy. These things, however, it's 1,000 pounds less than a Z. So I'd say like some 8Ks in the back and like a 12 in the front would be like perfect for these things. So I'm almost thinking of just robbing the rear springs out of the freaking Cloud Block, dude. Because Raceland's rear springs, I think, are 8K and the fronts are like 13, something like that. I would get Racelands, but I don't think they make Ultimos. They all, I know for a fact, they don't make Ultimos for the Prelude. So when adjusting your coilover, adjust from the bottom, please. Don't freaking spin this down and then be like, oh yeah, I dropped the spring, it'll be really good. No, please don't do that. Oh yeah, 100% I'm getting spacers for the back. Some 8 mils. Something, Maybe a 15 mil? I don't know, we'll figure it out. But, I mean, there, that's pretty good. I just want it to be further, a little bit further out. So I think maybe a 15 mil spacer, because on my old Prelude I was running, like I said, I was running 17 by 10 in the back with no spacer. I didn't need it because it was a 10. This is only a 9. So yeah, but I mean, fitment wise, like height wise, that's pretty good. I like that. Just a little bit wider, and I'll be very happy. All right, just did the other side. Reveal. All right, mind you, they are very soft coilover springs, and it's also on this hill. I'm gonna have to, when I'm done, put this on the flat. But as you can see, I like this. It's not bad. I just need to get a spacer, so I think a 15 mil spacer will do me justice here, and that'll be all good. Because as I've expressed before, fucking hate tucking, dude. I hate when people try to make their wheels fit good and they're like, oh yeah, I'm mad low, and they're just like they hit a bump and the wheel goes inside the fender. No, your wheel should hit the bump and just barely not hit the fender. That's my shit. All right, not as crazy as I've gone before, but I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna do it proper. All right, as proper as a Honda on fake wheels gets. See, the thing is, you want coilovers that when you lift the car up, the wheel stays where the wheel is supposed to stay, and it doesn't sag. All right, these are not going to do that because they're teens. And also, I think the wheel bearing shit the bed for some reason on this, because I can move that and I just tighten the freaking, I just tighten that shit, and that's why the brakes are making that noise. So, gotta throw a wheel bearing in it again. This is the last side. I've literally just maxed out all 4 because I want to see where I'm at, and I want to see how low these can go with the springs that it has. I really just want to. I wish they made Ultimos for these, but they only make the red Racelands. I don't want those. All right, so I got that, you know, situated. I'm probably gonna just back this on somewhere. I gotta basically put it on flat ground because I can't give you guys like an accurate, like, hey, this is what that looks like without being on flat ground. So go ahead and move this thing. Alright, so my consensus with teen coilovers, if you had 15s or 16s, you'd be very upset in the fitment that you'd achieve. However, the 17s kind of fill that gap. Yeah, they need some work up front. I think it needs to come down about a ½ inch in the front, and I need 15 mil spacers in the rear, or 20 mil. I'll probably just get 20 mils, fuck it. But yeah, so here's a reveal. All right, so that's the reveal with the wheels on it. I think it looks a lot. Just wheels themselves do so much for a car. But anyways, the thing is, rear fitment looks like dookie. Don't like it. It's tucking. Almost makes me want to just friggin' bang the shit back to stock fender and just say fuck it and have no flare. Because Ronnie just showed me he has like the body hammers where you could like make edges. I might just do that, dude. I don't know. Honestly, well, I mean, regardless, I did fix the rust. The only problem is like on this fender right here, I don't know if you can see, but there's like, see how it kind of goes in and then out? Like I don't fill, you can see right here the bare metal, I don't fill the edge with Bondo. Like I only put filler and shit over here. I won't put it over here because if the tire hits here, it's gonna break the friggin' Bondo off. But if I bang this back in and make the lip a little smaller, then, you know, obviously some of the Bondo up here will break, but that's okay. But I won't have to like fill this with more weld and grind it and fill it with more weld and blah 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 blah. So yeah, but anyways, The height in the back, mind you, these coils are absolutely maxed out front and rear. The front, the poke is like perfect. Like I said before, I had the 8.5s in the front and it was like almost there, and it just needed that extra ½ inch. Well, not even, it's just like an 8mm spacer on my old wheels. But if you see this, that, if you come down here from the front, right there, so see how it lines up with the fender and just pokes just a little bit. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to come down a ½ inch in the front, and I'm gonna leave the rear at that height. But I gotta do something as for like the preload aspect. I might just go ahead and take the springs out of the Subi, because those are stiffer. Like if I take the front springs out of this and put them in the rear, or I'll just take all 4 out, dude, I don't even care. So when you have weak spring rates, a lot of people try to get good fitment with shitty spring rates. And it's like, you know, people say location, location, location. I say spring rate, spring rate, spring rate. Don't fuck up your shit. Don't be, you know, trying to be hella fucking flush. I mean, I respect it, but like, don't be trying to flex some good fitment and not know nothing about spring rates, because you're gonna fuck your fenders up. As for the general height, it's not bad. You can see in the rear it's a little bit lower, but they all do that. Any coils you get for anything, usually in the rear, they go lower. So I think a ½ inch lower in the front, so you could still see a little bit of tire. I'm not doing fender to lip like my old car. And some spacers in the rear, or some reshaping of the fenders in the rear to fit the wheels perfectly. I thought I was under the impression the wheels were going to be a lot wider. That's why I banged them out so much, but they're only about maybe about an inch off, 20 mils. So I could get 20mm spacers, or I could bang the fenders back in. I guess we'll see what I do very soon. Alright, it's a little bit more nerve-wracking to drive this thing in here with the nice wheels, you know, because they stick out farther and I don't want to hit them on things. But, like I said, dude, I really do like the front fitment. It just needs to be down another ½ inch or so. Maybe a little bit less than a ½ inch, just to kind of get rid. I just don't want to see these lines right here. That's all I want to cover up. It's like the back is at a perfect height, but it's just not it's not good for yeah, I need better springs. If anyone has any freaking 10K Swift springs or some shit they want to send me, yeah, let me know. Send me all your Swift springs. All right, well, I'm freaking tired. I'm just happy that I got the fitment like half dialed. It's like one step in each direction too, because it's like the front has to come down, the rear has to come out, or the fenders have to come in a little bit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm just glad that the wheels are on it, tires are on it. You gotta do a wheel bearing now again, but way she goes, guys. But I guess that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I gotta go to Callie's house. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I should see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.